Joining the army, originally, I just wanted something to do. I was in Civvy Street, I did college, and then I did years in normal Civvy Street, so in retail, and I got an apprenticeship with the civil service, which I was working alongside the reserve force anyway. With the job, I always wanted to join the military, I just wasn't sure what I wanted. And then I spotted the aircraft flying over Salisbury with the ramp and door open, and I was like, that's the job for me, that's what I wanted. Obviously at the time it was the Hercules 230. Went back and just dug into that job and found out it wasn't RAF, it wasn't Navy, it was just an army job, and then focused down that route of doing the RLC, and then found out it was an air dispatch trade, so doing the army, put the process in, and then I'm here now.
So I knew college wasn't for me. I was never really into all the paperwork and everything. I've always been quite adventurous, so I thought the army would be perfect. So I went to a recruitment centre. They told me about Air Despatch. Not necessarily the ins and outs of it, they just told me about the flying, and that initially drew me into it. So I went for Air Despatch. If I could go back, I think I would definitely choose Air Despatch again. I just enjoy the people, I enjoy what we do. I don't mind the flying. So yeah, as a whole, I'd do it.
A typical day as an air dispatcher, every day is different, no day's the same somewhat. When it comes to like the construction and rigging of the loads, most days are quite similar, but our loads are very similar, unless we get live stores. So yeah, that consists of like normal 8 till 4 sort of day, building the loads, constructing them, and then going into like the flying phase. So you go in early, load the aircraft, and then you go off flying for 4 or 5 hours with a drop intel, and then we also do the drop zone element where you go out. For myself as a Lance Corporal, I control the drop zone, so calling it in, making sure that the DZ's safe and usable, and then retrieving the loads to the relevant people.
So apart from obviously getting a dispatch crew commander's job, which again time served and unique opportunity to get that as a trade, probably my most memorable is probably Operation Underhill back in 2023, and that was the humanitarian aid drop to Gaza. We only deployed as a small team, we weren't expecting much, we just thought it would be a couple of weeks, and it turned into basically nearly a 3-month deployment between us all. And again, the opportunity to work interoperability with different nations and to deal with people that you would never have thought to deal with, like diplomatic advisors for Jordan, the King of Jordan, he came down, and a lot of other people were involved in that you probably would never have thought of doing, especially the job that I had as the storm and arranging all the kids to come out. So it was a massively unique opportunity to do that. A quick turnaround, I think we were out the door in 3 days, and we had all the kit good to go in 3 days. So it was a unique opportunity to have it as a quick reaction force, which is what we did.
In all, I did 4 trips over to Gaza, and I believe each pass was about 10 tonne of stores. When we worked, it was long hours with all different kinds of stores, from water, food, baby formula, blankets, medical aid. So yeah, long hours rigging that, and then the rewarding part of actually going over and dispatching it. It made me feel really good about myself, and knowing that I'd trained and done years of like flying to actually have the reward of doing it, and seeing the devastation that happened over there, and knowing that, okay, maybe it was only a small amount in the grand scheme of things, but to actually deliver some aid and help. More so the children, I think, affected me the most. Seeing like mountains of baby formula was part of it was most, yeah.